Hey people, so I got a question about Fetlife and decided to go ahead and just do this video quickly this morning. It was about protocol. Now, I need to do a whole series of video on protocol, but let's just go nice and simple. Now keep in mind, I don't work for Fetlife. The only relationship I have with Fetlife is that I'm a member of, and I have a couple groups on Fet. That's it. I don't have any other relationship with them. So that's, I'm pretty sure that YouTube's not even going to let me monetize this video because I'm talking about Fetlife. But, really, it's not like I'm making a ton of money off of them anyways. But anyways, so here's the thing. When it comes to protocol on Fetlife, it's really kind of basic. Everything depends on who you are and what your position is. Because when you're talking to people on Fet, when you're introducing yourself to people on Fet, a lot of it depends on not only who you are, but who they are. If you are a submissive who wants to talk to a dominant, then there's absolutely no issues. If you are a dominant who wants to talk to a submissive, there's a lot more complicated issues that have to be dealt with. First thing is, let's go with submissive talking to a dominant. Let's just, the way you introduce yourself is just, hi. And it's very simple. Hi. I would love to talk to you. Maybe give a little bit of information about yourself. Maybe express why you're interested in talking to them. Maybe explain, that, you read their profile or you met them at a club or whatever. Just explain to them straight out what it is. Do you have a question for them? There's some knowledge you want from them or something. Then just be bold. Do not hold back. But be polite. This is going to be the main thrust of any communication you have on Fet. Be polite. Okay? Because unlike most of the people out there, we have a very high standard of protocol when it comes to being polite. Okay? People may not think that or may not see that because of the actions that we do, but we have one of the things that we do that a lot of other groups don't is we very much believe in protocol. And one of the pieces of protocol is be polite. We are gentlemen and we are ladies, regardless of what position we are in. This is who we are, this is what we are. Being jerks, being assholes is a great way to get yourself excommunicated from the community very quickly. So, again, if you are submissive, wanting to talk to a dominant, as long as you're polite and being direct and to the point, just going, hi, and he goes, hi back, and you go, hello, that shit gets annoying after a while. Just be polite, direct to the point about who it is, who you are, what you want. I don't think it should be any more complicated than that. If you're a submissive talking to a submissive, most of the time there's not an issue. Unless it is very clear from their profile that you need to talk to their dominant before you talk to them. And that's going to be true for dominants talking to submissives as well. If they are owned, then unless they've talked to you first, probably not a good idea to talk to them. Because that could be seen as a very negative thing. But regardless of, like I said, if you want to talk to an owned slave, and they haven't started talking to you first, and on their profile it says, please talk to their master, go say hi to their master. Go say hi to their dominant. Go say hi to their mistress. Just have a communication and say, hey, something about your girl that I want to talk about, are you okay with that? And a lot of times this is not about stopping her from communicating with people, from allowing her to have, there's not the abusive aspects that a lot of people think. A lot of times these are put in place for protection. I do this with one of my girls. Because of her situation, I do this where if you want to talk to her, you have to talk to me first. And again, that's not because I'm trying to cut off her communication. She has free reign to talk to whoever she wants when it comes to going into groups and doing whatever. But when it comes to specifically other male dominants talking to her, I want them talking to me first before they talk to her. So, yeah, it's a little complicated, and it seems, to some people it seems a little, a little weird, but it's kind of a necessity in our lifestyle. And like I said, the last thing is, be polite. Whatever you do, you leave a comment on someone's wall, you comment about someone's picture, you're going into a group. I mean, this is, when it comes to things on the internet, this is one of the most civil sites you will find. We're talking about some hardcore serious shit. We're talking about some hardcore serious stuff. But it is one of the most civil places that you will ever find. And the community very quickly, if you're just coming in there being a troll and being an asshole, you're very quickly, shunned. Blocked from groups, blocked from other members. You get exiled very, very quickly if you are not going to actually just be nice and friendly. So that's my main advice on going to Fed. Just be nice. And that's honestly my main advice about being in the scene in general. Be nice. You don't need to be an asshole. Just because you're a dominant doesn't mean you need to be an asshole. Okay? This whole I'm a big bad alpha male crap, I don't like. And it doesn't really serve any purpose. So, again, like I said, my main advice when you go on to Fed is just be nice. Keep in mind you're a lady. Keep in mind you're a gentleman. Even though these are old ideas, they're ideas worth keeping. So, that's it for now. Check the links below or on the side or wherever the hell YouTube's putting them now. Subscribe, thumbs up if you like this, thumbs down if you don't. Do what you gotta do, but just do something. Alright? That's it for now. Be well and safe.